and welcome back to a well-known video format in which I will present you one currency. And this week I present you a quite exotic one, quite exclusive one. Uh, and this will be the start of several currencies in the next weeks, which will be very exclusive, very exotic, and they will all be from the Pacific Islands. I got hold of those currencies already last year, but I present you them now. And we start with Vanuatu, whose currency is Vatu. And maybe you have heard anything about them. Probably not that much. It's a island state in the Pacific, to the east of Australia, Papua New Guinea, and yeah, their currency is not so well known for sure. Um, Interestingly, they switched completely to polymer some years ago. Recently, those two notes, those two denominations, they were introduced in 2014, and as it is the case for the Pacific currencies, they are printed in a very low number. So 14 is just a year, and but there's just 6 digits, so there's 1 million notes printed per letter, and we have here AA, AC. So there's only a few million of them in the whole world, which makes them quite rare, quite exclusive. So about how much are they worth? So 1 euro is like 120 Vatu, and it is a quite fixed rate, I think. Um, Talking about the notes themselves, they have some features of like some common security features of polymer notes, which are maybe to this day not even the most exclusive, the most recent, the most modern. Now you have the see-through window with some, you can see stamped in marks, which you can also recognize here. Color shifting, ink. But then that's about it. Talking about security features and also talking about design. Honestly, there's not so much variety. Basically, the front you always have the same. You always have the same layout. The emblem and this landscape, and yeah, also this snail. And the features are about the same. It's just a different color. Only on the back you have different scenes depicted. And yeah, they obviously are inspired by, the life, the common life of the people on the islands, which I think is quite nice, quite nice to see, quite nice depiction. And you can also see, and this is something special. You have the title of the bank in English and in French. For example, for French Polynesia, you would only have it in French. Yeah. So there's other denominations which now they're fully replaced with polymer notes. Maybe you will find also the paper notes in circulation, but there's denominations from 200 to 5,000, and they also have a 2,000 note. Oh, and actually, I think also there is a 10,000 note, um, but it was introduced as for the jubileum of independence in 2010, for 30 years of independence. It looks like a regular issue, but I'm not sure if they use it. Probably it's not that common for sure. Okay, so that was the currency of Vanuatu. See you again next week for another Pacific currency.